The latest on Week 14 of the NFL season, all times local. 12:10 a.m. The Pittsburgh Steelers are AFC North champions after a wild 39-38 victory over the division rival Baltimore Ravens. Pittsburgh blew an early 2-touchdown lead and trailed by 11 points going into the fourth quarter before rallying. A 34-yard completion from Ben Roethlisberger to Antonio Brown set up Chris Boswell's 46-yard field goal with 42 seconds left. Roethlisberger threw for 506 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Brown caught 11 passes for 213 yards. The win was emotional for the Steelers as they paid tribute to linebacker Ryan Shazier, who remains hospitalized with a spinal injury. Pittsburgh improved to 11-2 and has a chance to earn the AFC's top playoff seed. Baltimore fell to 7-6 and remains in contention for a wild card. 10:55 p.m. Joe Flacco has the Baltimore Ravens rolling. The Baltimore quarterback has thrown for 2 touchdowns as the Ravens have rallied from an early 14-point deficit to take a 31-20 lead over the Steelers through 3 quarters. Alex Collins is over 100 yards rushing for the Ravens. Baltimore is trying to prevent the Steelers from wrapping up their third AFC North title in the last 4 years. The Ravens have scored on 5 straight drives after giving up a pair of early touchdowns to Pittsburgh running back Le'Veon Bell. The Steelers came out firing early while paying tribute to injured linebacker Ryan Shazier, who is in the hospital dealing with a spinal injury. The adrenaline wore off, however, and the Ravens got going behind Flacco. 10:00 p.m. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 30 minutes away from the AFC North title. Le'Veon Bell scored twice in the first half and Chris Boswell added a pair of field goals as the Steelers took a 20-14 lead over Baltimore. Pittsburgh raced to a quick 2-touchdown lead, but the Ravens responded in the second quarter behind a Joe Flacco touchdown pass to Chris Moore and a touchdown run by Alex Collins. The Steelers are playing without injured linebacker Ryan Shazier, who is in the hospital recovering from a spinal injury. After an early emotional surge by Pittsburgh, the Ravens started to find cracks in the NFL's 4th-ranked defense. AP sports writer Will Graves reporting from Pittsburgh. 9:15 p.m. The Pittsburgh Steelers are off to an inspired start while taking a 14-0 lead over the Baltimore Ravens. Le'Veon Bell has scored both touchdowns for Pittsburgh, scoring on a 20-yard reception. He added a 1-yard touchdown run early in the second quarter. The Steelers are playing without linebacker Ryan Shazier, who remains in the hospital recovering from a spinal injury suffered against Cincinnati. The team is wearing Shazier-themed t-shirts underneath their jerseys and several players have an image of Shazier on their game cleats. Pittsburgh can clinch the AFC North title for the 3rd time in 4 years with a victory. 8 p.m. The Philadelphia Eagles have clinched the NFC East title, but lost quarterback Carson Wentz to a knee injury. Nick Foles replaced Wentz, and the Eagles beat the Los Angeles Rams 43-35 to improve to 11-2. The Jacksonville Jaguars now sit atop the AFC South after beating Seattle 30-24.